Amco is no longer your active companion.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
I guess, we will. Hi, Cora. Oh. Hello, everyone. Barrett was my friend. He was more than just an eccentric astrophysicist, he was the best among us. And I'll do everything I can to honor his memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive searching sea.
This is actually quite sad.
There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
Anybody else? Here comes Walter.
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for them. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from it. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private. However, I know Barrett would have appreciated the sentiment.
Is that it? Is that everybody? I guess so.
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
It's fine. Noel, thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Hey Barrett, it's me. We'll see each other again. I promise. Goodbye, Barrett. See you out there in the stars.
Hey, how are you holding up?
What about you? How are you?
It's not really going to hit me until later. Right now, I just need everyone else to be okay.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Just don't forget to take time for yourself, okay? Plenty of rooms if you need to sit down and be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
Thanks, Sarah.
Anytime. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
I will in a second.
I don't believe we've met. Ajay Mamasa, former chair of Constellation.
Oh, we
I
haven't
wish the
met.
circumstances of my visit were better.
Thank you for coming.
Unfortunately, this isn't the first Constellation funeral I've been to. After 35 years, you say goodbye to a lot of friends. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel numb just thinking about it. I was the one who invited Barrett to join. Oh, he was so brilliant. Even if the rest of us couldn't always keep up.
What was Barrett like back then?
Exactly the same as when you met him, I bet. Oh, smiles. Saying just the wrong thing at just the right time. You don't mentor someone like Barrett as much as you let him go and try to contain the damage later, eh?
I mean, that's true. Were you Barrett close then?
Ah, yes. I officiated his wedding. Ah, young Irvin. I told him he was signing up for a lot with Barrett, but he didn't care. I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they? We're more of a family than an organization. All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it. Anyway.
Wait, Barrett was married?
He
We already
never
know
mentioned
this.
that. I suppose he didn't want to talk about it after what happened. The colony war took so much from us all.
You were the chair before Sarah then?
Oh, yes. I was Sebastian Banks' protege. If that gives you any idea of how long I was part of our little club.
You knew Sebastian Banks?
Knew him, argued with him, tried to carry on his memory when he vanished. Sebastian will be back tomorrow, we always used to say. It reminded us that he was still here, in the bones of this old building.
Yes, let's just speak to everybody, I guess.
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well.
Yeah, let's chat.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
I don't know. Guess I'll find out when I get there.
Yes. Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
Well, that was a quick chat. How you doing, Mateo? How are you holding up?
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
It's okay to grieve, Mateo.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, Vasco.
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
Can you even feel emotion?
No, I don't. I'm programmed to analyze sensory and biometric data, so I can cross-reference. But I do not feel, as you seem to imply.
That's right, Vasco.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
Sure, console away.
It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that?
Strangely
I will
helpful.
note that feedback for later.
Just a few more people to speak to, I guess. Hi, Cora.
Hi.
You okay, Cora?
No. And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright? Everything's worse now.
Hey, calm down. Hey.
So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Is this supposed to make everything okay? Make everyone feel better?
We've lost someone. Only natural to come together.
It's just... it doesn't change anything, does it?
There's no change in what happened, but we have to keep living.
Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
You took it particularly hard. Wow. Hi, Vlad.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
Pour one out for me, lad.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space. to the great beyond.
Two old friends.
Aye.
Hi, Sam.
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me?
It's definitely a lot quieter.
Death is a bastard. Comes for us all. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it. He turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad
Damn.
story, huh?
That hit hard. Yeah. Okay to admit you're sad, Sam. You don't need a story.
Yeah, you got me. I hate funerals.
Hey, last person. How you doing, Andreja?
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
You're in mourning too, Andreja. In your own way.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... it is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
You're making perfect sense, Andreja. There's no right way to feel.
Thank you.
Leave when you're ready. Well, shit. Well, that definitely put a damper on things, I feel. Like, Jesus. That was quite hard hitting. I suppose we should continue with the Ooh, Mateo's off. We should continue with the Freestar Collective story a little bit. I kind of want to take Andreja with me, but I guess they're going back to the Eye now. Especially Vlad. Alright. First person I see, either Vlad or Andreja, I'm gonna take with me. Okay, you're gone to sleep. I think everybody's going to sleep, to be honest, at this point.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
Well, there's Ko. Oh, maybe we should go to bed quickly. Sleep all of this these bad emotions off, and because it's like, you know, middle of the night. Sleep for 8 hours. You awaken, feel rested. Good. Right, Andreja's not here. I don't think Sam will be in his room, will he? No. They're all gone. Sarah Morgan's still in bed. There's Andreja and Ko. Right, what is the mission? I guess we'll take Ko with us.
How about you? It's good to be out and about.
You ready to head back out?
I was itching to travel with you again.
Sounds good. Right, well, I guess we better head back out. Give it a quick save.